Let's take a look at this other picture. Here we go. Now this is James Worthy. And this is Nathaniel Ray of IUIC. Worthy, Nathaniel. That's a little bit too similar for me to be comfortable with. You draw your own conclusions on that. So next we got GLCC, right? And you know, what more really can I say? You know, just look at this feminine pout right here. He's pouting like a little girl, basically, because he's a female. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. We are going to go to. Let's go to this one real quick. If it'll load. Okay, so first off, this is GLCC's Elder Raka, and this is GLCC's Elder Loya. Alright? Now, Loya always has this freaking space cadet look in his eyes. You know, some of y'all are into this MK Ultra stuff. Now I'm telling you that it's not MK Ultra. These things are clones. But even if you think it's MK Ultra, man, you gotta know this is something. This dude always looks spaced out in every video. He's like staring into outer space. It's this 1,000-year stare that you would expect out of a war veteran or a sex slave, either or. But this guy, he's just this Mr. Space Cadet out here. But that's not what you came here for. Snap. Oh, yeah, okay, it was this one. Now, here we go. Now, can you see it? The oval face. Again, no vertical lines. Can you see how feminine this is? And you can kind of tell the ears are small too. Okay? Just look how feminine that is. Very feminine. In this picture right here, you really get a sense for how close together the eyes are as well. Small nose, very close together eyes. Again, that's another female trait. And on his partner right here, there's no brow bone. No sloping forehead, no brow bone. And look at his chin also. V-shaped chin. Not a U-shaped chin, but a V-shaped chin. That's just how it is. He's another clone. He's another transsexual clone. A child of the devil. Alright? And that's just how it is. Let's try. This guy again. Doesn't quite look quite as feminine in this picture, but even still, small ears, you know, V-shaped jaw. It's a woman. And look at the neck, or lack thereof. He doesn't have a neck, okay? This guy, he's just another clone. Now, I'm gonna show... here we are. I'm gonna show a few minutes of this video right here, about 2 minutes, and it's gonna explain a few things that I think are pretty good to hear. This video is called GOCC Exposed. They are CIA Part 1 by Easy Money, Online Now, whatever. But I'm going to show a few minutes of it.
To receive the life that's coming back with Christ. They make you believe your house, your car, you're going to get a blessing next month, you have a new car, that's the Most High being with you. That's not the promises of Abraham. The promises of Abraham went down to Isaac and Jacob. And the black people in the church don't even know they're Jacob. So they're not dealing with the blessings of Abraham. Okay? Read on.
Take a good look now.
Verse 73.
Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The days of trouble is at hand.
But I will deliver you from the same.
But the Most High will deliver us from these troubles.
75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt.
So we're not supposed to be afraid. We're not teaching this for fear mongering. It's to make you aware. Read.
For the Most High is your guide. Verse 76. And the guide of them who keep my commandments.
Who do what?
And the guide of them who keep my commandments.
He will only guide you if you keep his commandments. So all that garbage they teach in the church, the law is done away with, is a destructive tool that will lead to hell. The guide, those that are in the spirit, will be those that are in tune with the Most High's law. Read.
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
And precepts. Where are precepts found? In the Bible. So that's the key point I wanted to bring out. They are elite necessary. Soon it will be Iran. Prepare yourself. This is what's coming. All praises be to the Most High. Before we go, there's one thing that I wanted to bring out.
You guys get the point. Anyway, so the point was, he was really afraid to flash that hand sign because he knew that, you know, Hebrew Israelites, they gonna catch him. Like, you know, you flash a hand sign in front of an audience of Hebrew Israelites, at least one person's gonna get it, right? But he had to do it because I guess who or whatever is over him forced him. But you have to understand, he's just a clone. He's just some fallen angel. And he probably has other higher ranking fallen angels he has to act to, right? But he's a female. He's a tranny clone. Okay? Let's move on. ISUPK. Alright, so ISUPK, these guys, they are the legendary tough guys, aren't they? Now, ISUPK is led by this General Yahana. And it's very hard to find a picture of General Yahana in anything other than his little dark sunglasses. But quite frankly, dark sunglasses, I think, are rather satanic, if you ask me. I mean, dark sunglasses in the daytime, when you inside, I mean, that's pretty satanic, man. They wear these dark sunglasses so you can't see how evil their eyes are. Okay? Because these clones ain't nothing but fallen angels and demons. And his real name is John Lightborn. Now, what do you think Lightborn means? Born of light. He's a fallen angel pretending to be a human in a clone body. That's a lot for you people, but I mean, it's 2017. You need to get this, man. I mean, if you didn't get it in 2015 or 2016, okay, whatever. But it's 2017. You need to start getting this. I mean, we too close to the end. But now let's see another reason why he always wears those dark glasses. Because without it, he would look too feminine. Okay? Here's a picture of Johanna without the dark sunglasses. And look at him. You see the woman there now, don't you? Yeah, that's like a 50-year-old black woman. You see it now, don't you? You ought to. Look at the oval skull. Okay? The oval skull. What else? Look, it's like a V jawline, close together eyes, no vertical lines in the lips, and it's just an overall oval skull, and you just see how feminine the face is. Okay? I mean, the beard and the fatness throws you off, but I tell you, they can make a clone look any kind of way. So now here's another picture. Now we see the feminineness also. Look how small the ears are. Itty bitty tiny ears. That's a woman's ear. And look at the forehead. It has curvature and no real brow ridge. No real brow bone. That's fine for a woman, but not for a man, okay? Let's take a look at another one. Let's look here. Small, tiny ears, and just an overall feminine face. And look how small the hands are. For a dude this big, he should have bigger hands than this. You know that. Come on. Can't be dumb all your life. This is another one too. Seen this I've seen this picture many times. But look at this dude. Look how short his arms are. Such short arms. Short arm man. Short arm black man at that. That ain't right, man. A real black man's arms, his hands should almost go to his knees. And a man in general, that's how it should be. Especially a black man, but a man in general. Okay? Take a look at this guy from ISUPK. Now, don't that just kind of look gay? But you have to understand, when you say that someone looks gay, but you're not really saying they look like they're homosexual. You're saying they look like a female, okay? Because being homosexual shouldn't change your appearance. It really shouldn't. I mean, it does because you get cloned, but it really shouldn't change your appearance, right? But in these cases, it does. Take a look at this guy. Close together eyes, lips with no vertical lines. He has a very weak chin. A real man has a stronger chin than that. He has no real jawline. It's just fat and flabby. His jawline's like a V, but it's not even really there. But this is it. Right there. But really, this guy doesn't even really have a jawline. Okay? Look how, just look how feminine the guy looks. Alright? A real man shouldn't look like that. Here's another one. If it'll load. Here it is. Look at this. You see how feminine this is? And some people would say, well, it's because he's gay. But again, the act of being gay shouldn't change your physical appearance. Alright? This is not because he's gay or anything. It's just because he's a woman. Alright? One more before I bounce out. Jedi Ya Malik. Alright? And this is some of his older videos. And even before I really knew all about this like cloning stuff, I saw some of his videos and it was really kind of bothering me. I mean, sex magic and the Star of David, that can be an important subject, I guess. It can be an important topic. But it just seems really Babylonian, doesn't it? It seems kind of weird and occultic, doesn't it? Where's wrestling against... Mary Magdalene. Porn and sleep paralysis. That's actually a really good video. I mean, and this guy has really good videos. Don't get me wrong. He has really good videos. A lot of these guys have really good